For any Xbox or PlayStation codes or cheap games on any platform, use the referral link in the description. It'll take you to g2a.com. Use the promo code CHES over there and you'll get yourself 3% cash back. For all No Identity merchandise, hats, hoodies and t-shirts, follow the link in the description down below to the No Identity Fan Fibre website. Hey guys, welcome to episode number 29 of the Chelsea Career Mode series here on FIFA 18. As you can tell, I found the suit jacket. It's Champions League final day today. Of course, as is tradition here on the channel, if you're new, whenever we get to a cup final, I always don the suit, as you would see players and managers do in real life heading to the stadium. So that's what we do here on the channel, just kind of a little gimmick that we have for cup finals here on the Chesno Gaming channel. Do let me know, as is tradition as well, in the comment section down below, without cheating and skipping to the end, what do you think the score is going to be here against Manchester United in the Champions League final? Now, we've played them, obviously, in the league this year. The last time we played them, we got a very, very hard-fought 1-1 draw. They pipped us to the Premier League title, so we have a little bit of payback, potentially. Obviously, they won the last Champions League final between Chelsea and Manchester United, so I'd very much like to get payback for that too. I have a full strength side available to me. Morata, Coutinho, Hazard, Willian, Isco and Kante, Alonso, David Luiz, Christensen and Azpilicueta with Thibaut Courtois in goal. On the bench, of course, Rudiger, Zappacosta, Bakayoko, Fabregas, Pedro Moses and Michy Batshuayi. Not thinking of putting anyone else on the bench or onto the bench, replacing anyone for now. So I'm going to head into the game. Drop the video a like if you enjoy. Subscribe to the channel too to make sure you don't miss out on any more. Of course, Season 2 will be coming very shortly, although we do have the World Cup with Brazil in between Seasons 1 and 2. So I'm very much looking forward to that as well. My prediction is going to be... Oh, what do we think? I'm going to say 2-1 to Chelsea after extra time. Yeah, go on then. 2-1 Chelsea after extra time is what I'm going to go with. Let me know in the comment section which way you think it's going to go without cheating and skipping to the end, please. And hopefully I can get the victory. Wish me luck. Man United's starting lineup looks like a 4-3-3. No, 4-2-3-1. Blind by Rojo, Valencia, Mkhitaryan, Pogba, Matic, Martial, Mata, Lukaku. With David De Gea, of course, in between the six, who was in inspired form the last time we played them. He was probably the difference between the two sides, actually, and the only reason we didn't get a win in that Premier League fixture. But it was particularly difficult to play against them last time, and I'm expecting it to be exactly the same here today. A one-game special for the Champions League final, and we're underway. Alonso through the gap there to Chiellini. Chiellini? What am I even talking about? To Coutinho. Could send Morata in. Hit the ball early. Good save by De Gea. It wasn't the best of accuracy from Morata, but the first chance comes. Now, what can Eden Hazard do with the corner? That's looking like it's going to come towards Coutinho, and Kante will knock it down. Who's that? Oh, it's Isco, in fact, sorry, that was underneath it, the number 8. That's cleared away. I need to win this header. Thank you, SP. He's done well. Just going to dink that over to Eden Hazard. Can he bring this down well? He has done. Squeeze it through there to Morata. There's Coutinho, but could still steal it off Eric Bailly. No, he rather hurriedly gets it away, putting them under pressure here in the opening stages. Willian with the throw. Look it inside. There's Coutinho. He's done well. Hazard will go back to Kante. Then look for Morata through that gap. Hit it early again. Oh, and Alvaro Morata squeezes at home. I didn't think that was going in. I thought the defender, A, was going to get a block on it, and B, once I actually hit it, the angle looked like it was going to take it wide, but we take an early lead here at the Amsterdam Arena. It's Chelsea 1, Manchester United 0. Good angle for it as well, actually. We've had all of the possession. Someone fell over there, Paul Pogba in the middle, through the legs of Eric Bailly, and into the far corner. Great finish from Alvaro Morata. Well, what a way to mark your debut season with the first goal in the Champions League final. My 2-1 is still on course, but we've had a perfect start here. Willian to Morata. Coutinho on the overlap. Could go back to Morata. Have done. Play the 1-2. Coutinho early shot over the bar. All over Man United here. All over them. They haven't started well at all. Matic driving forward. Wide to Daley Blind. Martial cuts inside. Oh, it's a great dinked ball to Lukaku. And the first time volley was not far away at all. Brushing the side netting. Breaks the offside trap. David Luiz and Christensen putting their hands up. Technique was great, but the accuracy a yard out or so. Pogba, Mata. Out here to Mkhitaryan. David Luiz intercepts. Get the feeling that this final might actually be not quite as difficult as the two semis against Bayern Munich. I still don't know how I was able to make it out of the semi-final, to be completely honest. I've never been outclassed by a team over the course of 2 legs the way that I was by Bayern in the semi-finals of this competition this year. But we somehow overcame the adversity and the challenge and were able to get ourselves into this final. We've given ourselves an early 1-0 lead, and after 20 minutes, despite Lukaku's effort a moment ago, that 1-0 lead is still intact. Martial into Lukaku, intercepted by Christensen, but it drops straight back to Anthony Martial. Oh, what a ball, that's 1-1, it has to be. That ball across the box was disgusting. I don't know why nobody tracked Paul Pogba there, but he's going to start dabbing on me, buzzing. Just exactly what I wanted. I want to have a look at a replay and see which defender switched off there to let Paul Pogba in behind. Who's with him? He's actually on his own. It's Isco that's with him. Marcos Alonso tucked in there with Mata and Mkhitaryan for company, and Isco just didn't follow the runner at all. Never mind, Man United worked themselves back into the game. They have had the better of the past 10 minutes or so. My 2-1 scoreline is still looking likely, although now, for it to happen in extra time, there will have to be no more goals between now and the end of the 90 minutes. Although, to be honest, I don't mind if I win it 2-1 in 90. I'd just like to get the victory. Martial, inside to Matic. Lofted over the top. Hopefully Marcos Alonso will be there, and is. Doesn't quite find Hazard even, but it does find Coutinho. Hazard will look to turn inside Nemanja Matic there, and he's done that brilliantly. Now Morata looking to spin in behind Marcos Rocco. Hazard scored an unbelievable goal in the semi-final against Bayern, of course. If we could replicate that or something similar here, I'd be delighted. Oh, but I can't get the ball past Nemanja Matic. They've been very solid since going 1-0 down, Man United. It's almost as if they just hadn't quite switched on yet by the time we scored our goal to go 1-0 up. But since then, they've been very switched on and very difficult to play against. Not really too many opportunities since Paul Pogba's goal for either team, but it's a real midfield battle. Oh, and if Morata could have gotten that under control and turned properly, we might have been able to find a way past Marcos Rocco. I think it's going to be 1-1 at the break here at the Amsterdam Arena in the Netherlands, and indeed it is. Who will come out on top after 90? Morata into Coutinho, starting off the front foot at the beginning of the next half, as we did in the first. Willian will look to turn back inside. I see Hazard, I see Kante arriving. Hit that first time and go low. You're better than that, Kante. You are better than that. Really good opportunity to give ourselves a 2-1 lead, but I've wasted it. Lukaku. Oh, it's a great ball through to Mata. Should have used his left. He had enough space there to let it run across his body and use his left foot to try and steer that home. Thankfully, he used his right and has put it into the stand. Oh, that was a real let-off. Mata was clean through there. He should have done a lot better. 2 chances, one at either end at the beginning of the second half, but no extra goals as of yet. Could poke Morata through here, but well cut out by Eric Bailly. Back to Valencia. Inside to Mkhitaryan. Valencia again. Cutting off most passing angles, but not all. They always seem to have a man free to pass to right now, Manchester United. Mkhitaryan driving around the outside. Lukaku isn't in the middle. That is going to reach Mata, though. Courtois gets to it, thankfully. We'll bowl this out here to Willian and try and catch him quickly on the counter. But they haven't pushed many men forward, and they haven't done throughout the game. Quickly with Morata onto Coutinho. Morata making me moves as well. Under control. Willian's just offside. He's back on now, but I couldn't get it to him. Squeeze it through that gap. Coutinho, or to Morata, who's onside. Alvaro Morata's going to score his and our second. A perfect run from Alvaro. Off Coutinho. Coutinho just with a little flick. Was it with the outside of his boot? I'm not sure. Isco played it through to him. Yeah, it's just, I know, the instep of his right foot, and Alvaro tucks that home beautifully, skipping over the keeper as David De Gea came out to meet him. Was it through the keeper's legs? No, just past his legs, and then hurdling David De Gea as he came out to meet him. Right in the bottom corner, we have a 2-1 lead within 90 minutes, half an hour to go. Oh, Martial's first touch has taken him completely past Isco there. Oh, Aspi with a great interception. Martial somehow gets that to Juan Mata. David Luiz just bumps him off the ball, but the referee deems that a foul. It's not the best of positions. Ander Herrera coming on. It's not the best of positions for a free kick. But Pogba, it looks like he's going to shoot. He is. Was on target. Never really too much of an issue for Thibaut Courtois there. Perhaps a waste of an opportunity from the Frenchman. Willian wanting to get in behind. I just can't get it past Daley Blind to get it to him down the line. Willian in here to Coutinho. I see Eden Hazard making moves. Kante will look for him, but I think I've slightly underhit that. I have. Mkhitaryan under pressure from the Belgian, but deals with it well enough. I might make a change in a moment and try and freshen things up in midfield. I might bring Bakayoko on for Isco and just go slightly more defensive. I'm not sure yet. I tackle Blind there and he's won it back off me. Lukaku will turn. Nice tackle by Isco. As soon as I start thinking about going more defensive and taking him off, he actually puts in a very good tackle to win the ball back. I will make that change though. Let's take... Actually, do I take Coutinho off? Isco's a lot fitter. Yeah, I might need the extra legs actually. So let's put Bakayoko in at CDM alongside Kante. Isco can go into Cam. I'll leave Hazard on for now, but I might bring Pedro on in 10 or so in-game minutes. But at the moment, I'm comfortable enough to leave things as they are and just make that one change. We'll have to wait and see if... Oh, that's nicely done by Morata. We're just going to try and bend it here from distance and catch De Gea out. We hit the support stand behind the goal. It wasn't far away. Coutinho's last action of the game. So he now comes off for Timu Bakayoko. 18 minutes to hold on. Lukaku into Mata. Oh, it's across to Martial. Good save by Courtois. I didn't think he'd take that early, actually. So he didn't have the angle. Courtois was able to make a comfortable enough save. Will he come for this? He will. He's double hand punched it, but Bailly wins that header. Martial back out wide here to Juan Mata. He's going to try and get it onto his left foot to try and angle across. Just tried to put him off there with Kante, but he'll get the opportunity to cross it again from the corner here. Here comes Zlatan. Ibrahimovic is on for Juan Mata, so he's not going to get the chance to deliver the ball. No, I thought for a moment there Zlatan was going to get his first touch and score with it. Corner again to come in here from Mkhitaryan. I'm marking Zlatan myself now with David Luiz, although it switched to Bakayoko. Christensen wins that header. Bailly will win that one, and David Luiz hacks it away. Who's going to win this foot race, Isco or Ander Herrera? It's Ander Herrera, unfortunately. Isco ends up on the floor. Taking his time here, Daley Blind, making his mind up. Mkhitaryan with a turn. Early cross. Lukaku underneath it. David Luiz heads away. I'm just going to turn back towards teammates here, and Isco will get it across, looking for Bakayoko. It's a poor pass though. Mkhitaryan was waiting for the turn. It didn't come. And Herrera to Bailly off the post. Martial with the follow off the post again. Oh, we had that sort of luck in the semi-final against Bayern, and it appears to be happening for us again here. To quote Gary Neville from 2012, it is written in the stars. Chelsea to win the Champions League again, perhaps. And Herrera forward to Ibra, into Lukaku, back to Ibra. This is getting dangerous now. Having a lot of possession in my final third. Bakayoko will smack it clear. Anywhere will do for me right now. Willian battling to win the header. Doesn't. It's drilled out here to Eric Bailly. It's already hit the post once, the centre-back, so we know he's half decent in front of goal. David Luiz wins that header. Mkhitaryan tackled by Kante and will work it away. Vital interception from N'Golo Kante there. Now can we get the support and go on a counter? Isco, I'm going to get it out wide to Willian. I'm going to try and get it back to Isco if I can, which I did, but Pogba intercepts. 3 minutes to go. It's going to be all one-way action now with red shirts flooding forward. Here's Eric Bailly into Martial. He's in the box and a strike and a half from the Frenchman. Pulls Man United back level with a very, very late goal. What a hit on his left foot. Courtois didn't stand a chance. We are going to extra time, it seems. So frustrating. So frustrating. Defenders all over the place. Oh, and he's just hit it early. Caught the keeper out, and it's great placement, great power. Anthony Martial makes it Man United 2, Chelsea 2 in the 89th minute. Blind over the top. I need to challenge for this. Aspi can't bring it down. Eric Bailly does well. Into Romelu Lukaku. Do not lose it. Now! I don't believe it. I actually don't believe it. In the 89th and 93rd minute, it's 1999 all over again. 2 late goals for Manchester United to win them the Champions League. The positioning of the defenders again lacking from a ball whipped across the face of the box. 2 very similar goals, to be fair, and it's just quite simply not good enough. I can't believe this has happened. Oh, in the 88th minute, I was 2-1 up. That was the last kick of the game as well.
Champions. Alan. Yeah, absolute joy amongst those players. They've worked long and hard, haven't they, over the course of the last 9 months or so. And
what can I say?
These are special moments for a very successful team. Congratulations.
In Fergie time, at the end of the game, in rather typical Manchester United fashion, They've won the game by 3 goals to 2. Coming back from 2-1 down in the 88th minute to win the Champions League in 2017-18. I mean, congratulations to them, but that is beyond frustrating, beyond disappointment. They pipped us to the Premier League title, and in a much closer run Champions League campaign, they've beaten us to this as well. I cannot believe that's happened. I cannot believe that's happened. Overall stats for the game, they had more chances, but turns out it wasn't written in the stars, Mr. Gary Neville. If it was, it wasn't written the way I thought it was. Man United win the Champions League by 3 goals to 2 against Chelsea. Other than the Community Shield, it's a trophyless season in season number 1 here at Stamford Bridge. Which means next year we have to go all out. I'm going to be spending a lot of money in the summer transfer window, bringing in some big name players to drastically improve the depth of the squad as well as the starting 11. And we've beaten an objective though, the club's worth has gone up. That's fantastic, really pleased with that. Manager rating is 77. And as you can see, we are now with Brazil for the World Cup. So that'll be, actually we'll have a season roundup with Chelsea. And then we'll start the World Cup in Russia with Brazil. I'm so deflated after that. Sorry guys. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel too to make sure you don't miss out on more. We will win trophies next season.